Should go in these tents and see what's here. I'm afraid I'm not a very good dancer, especially compared to Jean, but I keep trying. Someday I hope to dance in one of the festivals held to celebrate the goddess Althena. Her graceful moves enchant the crowd, her angel eyes stare into mine. The dancing queen, so young and proud, why can't I write another line? I hate the writer's block. Yo, that was actually pretty good. Trying to compose a love song for Jean, but I can't come up with my decent lyrics to save my life. I'm stealing that song. Yo, you should meet my boy Dohalim. He also writes poetry. Whenever I watch Jean dance, I get a really weird feeling in my danger zone. Hello, Joe the carpetbagger. What? Joe the carpetbagger at your service. What can I do for you this evening? Carpetbagger. I've never heard of a carpetbagger. Have you ever seen anything like this, baby? No, I didn't think so. It's called the Magic Arrow. It's going to be our most powerful attraction without question. No one's taken a ride in it yet, except for my cat, which bravely sacrifices 9 lives for science! That poor cat! Had to work out a few kinks, but I'm certain that the Magic Arrow is now probably kind of semi-safe. Semi-safe, sure. That cat is probably better than Morgana and Naviru combined. Oh, Jean, I want to be with you. To you, I hold rub warm goat's milk all over your almond skin. What? Jean's always pretending to be a humble girl, but I know she's full of herself. She might technically be a better dancer than me, but I have twice as much spunk. Keep telling yourself that. Jean's the greatest fan dancer in the whole wide world, and if you don't think so, I'll bite you. Working designs sometimes make me want to die. With their localization. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Hi. Hello, filthy friends. Do not be angry because the spring is closed until tomorrow. Okie dokie. I promise you will all have many happy, naked, fun times when the morning comes. Oh, yes. That sounds nice, but we're looking for Jean. Have you seen her? Oh, no. Jean knows the springs are closed. You might find her Lucius presence to the west. Okie dokie. Oh, we got a hot spring. We do have, like, a little hot spring scene in this game, actually. Got a life jewel. Resource for all. Oh, that's a really good item to hold on to for a while. Should be another chest here? Blending in? Cannot find it to save my life. Also, there's a bromide here, but I'm not sure if the game's gonna give it to me automatically. I kind of hope it does. I guess we'll find out. Yo, Jean, what's up? Oh, hello. Isn't it a wonderful evening? I love the feeling of the cool breeze on my skin. There's always a light breeze coming from the valley. I'm flowing across the ridge. And it's the time of year when you can smell the wild roses of the Midoriya Plains in the air. But I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Did you come here to enjoy the breeze too? Actually, Jean, we just wanted to talk to you, but only if we're not bugging you. Yeah, beat it, Ruby. Oh, not at all, hero. I'm glad you came because I want to know more about you too. Oh, okay. So what would you like to ask me first? I know this sounds dumb, but what is the caravan exactly? How would you describe it? How would I describe it? Actually, a tough question. Well, I guess I'd call the caravan a moving festival, spreading joy around the world. Sounds like so much fun, Jean. I'd love to go to a festival every day. Not to complain, but it's a lot more fun to play at a festival than to work at one, trust me. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me, hero? You would get along. I think you'd get along with Sylvando. How long have you been a dancer, Jean? We all thought your moves were amazing. Not that long, hero. I learned to dance when I joined the caravan a few years ago. Oh, honey smack, I have to say that was the best dancing I've ever seen outside of a bar. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I much prefer to dance with my clothes on. Thank you for the compliment, but just remember that flattery will get you nowhere with me. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me, hero? I can respect that, honestly. About the whole flattery thing. Also, not being nude, respect it. This is why Jean is the ideal waifu, as well as Fina. What song were you dancing to, Jean? I have never heard of it before. It's called Oasis Rose. It was written by a musician who fell in love with the blue star. I only dance to it when the blue star is as clear and beautiful as it is tonight. What a neat story. Jean, will you teach me how to dance like you? You would not have a chance. I'll be your bestest friend in the world if you do it, please. That's actually the worst thing you could ask for in the world. Who would want to be best friends with Ruby? I'd be happy to teach you how to dance with your tiny legs. It'd be quite the challenge. Alright, hero. Now it's my turn to ask you some questions. Like, why you're here in the woods. Travelers get lost in the forest all the time and no one explores it at night. So why didn't you just wait until morning to make your way through? Because we're running away from the Lord Leo and Athena's guards. They want to... What? You're in trouble with Athena's guard? Jean, are you okay? The guard and the chosen are always harassing us because we dare to sing and dance. They say the goddess hates all of us for what we do, but I know that's not true. If Gabon wasn't so skilled at dealing with them, the caravan would have been shut down. So now we're always careful to avoid performing near towns where the chosen are present. You guys can stay with us for as long as you'd like. I'm sure Gabon will allow it if I ask. Thank you, Jean. We can't do that. I promised Lucia I would take her to Pentagula and meet the goddess. Hero's correct. I must speak to Athena as soon as possible. Watching you dance every day is tempting, my emerald-haired vixen, but I go where Hero goes. Hero needs to be by his side for moral support and good advice. He'd die if I left him. No, I would not. I would die if you stay with me for the rest of the game. I'm really impressed with your positive attitudes. You make me believe that you guys could take on the guard and win. But I don't like the thought of you guys fighting. I don't like it when anyone fights. Lucia, look out! Where'd that come from? Oh, that scream. Where on earth did that come from? What in goddess's name is that? Ah! Hold on, Lucia. Oh. Get out of the way, Hero. Are you alright, Lucia? Yo, waifu can defend herself. Yes, I'm alright, thank you. Once again, I would really like to know what this thing is and where it came from. You never told us you knew karate, Jean. That was even cooler than your dancing. My body just moved before I knew it was happening. Jean, did you hurt yourself when you attacked the monster? I want you guys to promise me that you'll never, ever mention what you just saw. What? Why don't you want us telling people about how you saved Lucia? I just don't. Please keep this to yourselves, please. Yo, her secret is safe with me. I can respect it. I don't understand at all, Hero. Jean saved Lucia's life and she wants us to forget about it? Everyone has their secrets to keep, pretty kitty, and I intend to respect Jean's privacy. I said pretend, and I meant to say intend. I'm with Ruby on this. Totally confused. What's Jean trying to hide? Oh, Rio GTO, welcome back. This takes place 1,000 years after Lunar 1. They are 1,000 years apart. My mind is forgotten, but my body remembers everything. It still burns inside of me. Just as he said it would. Oh, flashback time? Why do you run from us, Jean? Wherever you may go, you will take our teachings with you. Your soul now thirsts for blood and your body aches to quench it. Come to me, Jean. Come to me and accept your destiny within the cult of the Shadow Dragon. Yo, Shadow Dragon? That's a Fire Emblem game. No! That part of my life is over. I'm a dancer now. A dancer. Yo, a dancing fighter, though? That'd be sick. Good morning, Lucia. Did you sleep well? Yes, Hero, I did. Where's Ramfar? He can't still be asleep or we'd hear him snoring. Hey guys, about time you all decided to crawl out from under the bed sheets. Good morning, Ramfar. Hey, wait a minute. Something's different about you. Did you get a new bandana or something? I'm looking even studlier than usual, aren't I? And thanks for noticing, pretty kitty. Not a change of headwear, however. I just got back from Althena's spring. There's a hot spring smack dab in the middle of the woods. Strange but true, my feathered friend. Very old building, very hot water. I highly recommend you guys go soak till you shrivel. Your muscles will thank you. Yeah, hero, let's go. It's always fun to play in the water. Lucia, would you like to come and soak with us? Yes, hero, sounds like it would be very enjoyable. This is the biggest mistake ever! No! Do not teach Lucia this. Oh, come on, hero, let's go. Alright, well. I don't think they'd serve Medius, he'd eat them. Oh, is Medius the, something from Shadow Dragon? I just remember there was a Fire Emblem game called Shadow Dragon. Sorry if you said this earlier. Did you say this was your first? Oh, yeah, this is my second playthrough. I played the game back in 2020, like a year and a half ago. This is my second playthrough of the game. Don't just stand there, buddy. Go soak in the luxuriant water. I don't think I want to. I'll just hustle these hospitable nomads out of their silver until you get back. Dude, what's this music? Oh, this track's pretty good. I think it's called, like... This track is called, like, the Promenade? There's a treasure back where Jean is. There it is, passion fruit. There's supposed to be a bromide somewhere. Okay, it's at the very end. Alright. Let's hit up the hot spring, even though I might regret it. Oh, Medius is the final boss of Tokyo Mirage. It's been so long since I played that game. I don't remember his name. I remember it's like a giant dragon, but I don't remember its name. That game was pretty meh. It wasn't like an awful game, but I wouldn't play it again. I already got that chest. Please remember that men and women cannot bathe together. It's naughty and forbidden. So then, gents to the left, ladies to the right, if you please. Lucia, you can't go into the bathroom, remember? You have to use the other one. Come on, hero, let's get wet. Ruby? No. Ruby goes, either doesn't get a bath, or Ruby goes with Lucia. Wait, Ruby, you can't go into this bath either. I hate Ruby, man. Oh well, Ruby's never listened to me before, so I doubt she's gonna start now. Don't go in the bath, then! I'm not going in the bath with Ruby. I'd rather just pass on the bath. Have a good soak, Lucia. See you in a little while. Alright, hero. I hate everything. Wow, this water feels great. I hate this. But look at Hero's, like, sprite during this. Dude, the sprites are really expressive in this game. I kind of like it. The sprite is so expressive. I love it. Finally, someone else agrees with me about TMS. Yeah, my opinion of that game, I remember when I finished it, I was like, it was alright. I felt like the game was okay in the beginning, but it just got worse as I played it. Like, it wasn't a bad game till, like, it wasn't till, like, the mid or late game that I started to, like, get soured on it. The early game was, like, okay. Like, I was like, okay, the characters look interesting, but then they didn't do much with them, and I was like, meh. I wanted to be done with it. Take that, hero. You better cut it out, Ruby, or I'll be forced to splash your back. That's exactly what I want you to do. Alright, you asked for it. I hereby declare water war. Water war with anyone else but Ruby, though. Alright, Buster, no one squirts water in my eye. Get away with it. Huh? Lucia! Oh dear. Hiro is in the bath with 2 girls. This is not gonna go well.
Hero, look away! You're being rude! I know Grandpa Gwen taught you better manners than this.
Oh, you're on the wrong side, Lucia.
Please no! Please no!
You can't shut your eyes! I'll do it for you!
Ouch!
I hate everything. It's so annoying that I have to higher the volume for the cutscenes because the cutscenes are quieter than the actual game. Well, we shall never speak of that again or remember it. Still can't believe you did that, Lucia. Have you no shame? You're one to talk, Ruby. I mean, that doesn't justify Lucia. Well, I mean, she's innocent, I know, but doesn't change the fact that I hate it. Why are you upset, Ruby? I only wanted to join you and Hiro. Why am I upset? Because you walked into the bath with all your no parts showing. And girls don't show their no parts to boys until they get married. Are you saying that Hiro and I should get married? No, me and Jean are meant to be together. Also, Ruby, this is Ruby's fault. If Ruby just went with Lucia, then Lucia wouldn't have followed Hiro into the bath. Lucia was alone, so she went. I'm still not saying she's justified, even though she's supposed to be like, hey, she doesn't understand anything about the world. But if Ruby just went with Lucia, Lucia would have had a higher chance of staying put. I'm not saying she would have stayed put. A higher chance, though. No, I'm saying that you need to keep your clothes on. Especially in front of Hiro. Still don't understand, Ruby. How can I take a bath without removing my clothes? Hiro, will you please explain to Lucia why she can't show the world her stuff? Oh my goodness, Hiro got butchered by Ruby. Actually, Ruby, I'd rather just go back to the caravan and find a really big bandage. Yes, my boy! Let's just forget about this, please. Be that way, Hiro. I hate Ruby. Hate everything. I hate Ruby. Lucia gets a slight pass because, you know, Lucia is supposed to be the character. Lucia is supposed to be the character then, she's supposed to be the character that, like, you know, doesn't know much about the world and she doesn't understand clearly. I mean, that doesn't give her a hard pass, obviously, but it gives her more of a pass than Ruby. Ah! You must have heard that, Hiro. That scream came from the clearing. Come on. Null is better than Ruby. I'm not a big fan of Null either, but Null is definitely better. Null has his annoying... Null is more, like, annoying than insufferable. Ruby is, like, on a different level. I might actually put Ruby with Navarru and Teddy in, like, the insufferable category. Null is just, like... Null's, like, kind of annoying, but Null is more tolerable than Ruby. Well, this is new. Usually it's me making the earth move for a lucky lady. What in Althena's name? Oh, it's Plantix! It's the plant boss from Tales of Symphonia. These guys are dead. My friends, Gabon! The hole's too dark. I can't see anything down there. That was the same critter you wailed on last night, Jean. Romfar, Jean, what happened? We heard her scream and came as fast as we could. You remember the monster that molested Lucia last night? It just made another appearance. It snatched almost everyone in the caravan. Let's hike into the hole and pull that overgrown weed out by the roots. Hiro. Let's hurry, Gene. Your friends are still alive. I'm sure of it. There's no way the monster could survive if we fight it together. I cannot fight, Hero. Here. Ah, rope ladder. Gene, these are your friends' lives at stake. I won't go, Hero, and I can't go. You don't need my help. What are you saying, Gene? Last night you saved Lucia with your karate. I told you to forget about that, and I meant it. I'm sorry. I'm a dancer now, Ruby. I don't fight anymore. No, Gene. You are a fighter. I don't know why you're trying to deny your abilities, Gene, and I honestly don't want to know. I was taught to respect other people's privacy, and I respect yours. But none of that matters right now. We all know what matters, and we all know that you can help us do something about it. I can help my friends. This is a fascinating discussion, Hero, but those people are gonna be mulch if we don't hurry up. Make the right choice, Gene. It's not as easy as you make it sound, Hero. Of course I want to help you, Hero, but if I do,